Yo guys, and welcome back to another AC3 stream, including also Liberation Rogue, because today we kind of like jump back and forth between all of those games, continuing with the historical order run of a Kenway Saga. And yeah, we're currently in the year, I believe, 1775, and we only have like another 7 years to go or so until we're finished with the Saga as well. But definitely getting closer to the ending of this run. Also, hey, love, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, the whole Johnson incident, like, he kind of, prides himself in, like, being good in the communication with the natives. But really he's just trying to, kind of like screw them. Like, he has no intentions of keeping them safe. He just wants the potential ESO sites. And he knows the natives have like insight into it. So yeah, it's really just about that for him. Yeah, flexing all the remaster outfits of the legacy ones. But yeah, so in the current run, let's have a look here. So we currently only have naval left to do for AC3. Also some homestead missions. But I want to wait until it's like summertime to do those. I'm just gonna wait until the main story kind of like resets this season.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
Take my sugar.
What's he got this time? Let me see. A veritable bounty! Shiver me timbers! That'll earn you one of these scripts to be sure.
I will be back for the rest.
Nice. Alright, let's have a look at this letter. To Hendrik van der Hoyle. You're my most trusted advisor and closest friend, and I pray this found you safely. You know what it is I had, and you know the power it holds. A first foot. I know not who they are, but I know for certain they are not after me in the name of any crown. There's something else, something secret, something relentless. Something with resources beyond measure. Something that frightens me like nothing else I've encountered in this life. I'm holed up on a farm just outside Boston, trying my most desperate and last-ditch attempt to rid myself of them, but cannot fall into their grasp. I sent you the last piece of my precious scroll that leads me to where I stowed it. Hold it for me. Bear upon me. If I come off a victor, I will find you. If not, die with it. Captain William Kidd. Hey there, Rich and Jacket. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. The Buttonwood Agreement is a precursor to the New York Stock Exchange. It was signed in 1792 under a buttonwood tree on Wall Street, hence the name. Lucky it wasn't a monkey passer tree, that would not be a dignified name at all. The agreement itself is fairly simple. 24 local merchants agreed that they would trade only with one another, and that they would take a 0.25% commission on whatever they traded. In the case you're thinking 1792 is too early for there to be stocks to trade, it wasn't. The first war bonds were released by Alexander Hamilton in 1790, 2 years before, so you're wrong, and should probably keep your opinions to yourself. Indeed, John. I'm doing pretty good, Rich and Jacket. Having a nice day so far. Definitely looking forward to playing more of the AC series with the historic order of events. How about you? How are you doing today? The Declaration of Independence, passed July 4th, 1776. You may or may not have heard of this one. This is a document in which the 13 colonies formally declared their independence from Britain Congress, voted to accept the Declaration on July 4th, 1776. Celebrated today as Independence Day in the United States. Contrary to popular belief, the document wasn't actually signed on the 4th of July. The first signatures weren't added until the declaration was formally transcribed, sometime around the beginning of August. Others were added as the delegates arrived in Philadelphia. By some accounts, the final signature wasn't added until sometime in 1777. The declaration with its statement that all men are created equal and that they have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness became an inspiration for other revolutions that came after it. Most notably, the French Revolution, against the very government that supported the Americans in their bid for independence. Whoops. It's definitely great that you have kind of like a connection between free and unity because of like, you know, the revolutions that are taking place essentially. Like one kickstarted the other. Hey Valevi, welcome in. Too much to do, but too lazy. Weather's so nice. Yeah, it's been really good here as well. The past days. Today it's kind of grey, but yeah, we had a very lovely like Easter weather. Slept for like 10 hours. Damn. I mean, that sounds like you needed the sleep levy. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Levy. Having a nice day so far. Definitely looking forward to playing more of this game. Even though today it's gonna be just naval, at least for now. Everything sounds more interesting with my accent. Yeah, I bet. Okay, so we can actually get the last upgrade for the naval. But we can do Capo Naval mission. And yeah, there's a lot we have to do in this year before we do anything further. Often they just put like, you know, about 10 missions or so in like 1 year. And then another 10 in the other. So you have like to do a lot of them back to back most of the time. Already in vacation mode, not doing any work, just the basic stuff. I mean, that's fair. And yeah, that's fair too, you know, like, given that nobody was there to help you. Okay, so the first mission we want to do today is the rescue. Rendezvous with Amanda near Nantucket and find out what she knows about Nicholas Biddle.
Ahoy, Bobby!
Do you trust her?
With my life, Captain.
Hello, name's Amanda. You must be the captain.
Now, what's all this about then?
You stride into my bar off the piss and looking for officers. Days later, I start hearing whispers the ghost of the North Seas stalks the Atlantic again. The Aquila has returned and I need her help. Nicholas Biddle now sails for the Patriots, captaining the Randolph. But the man is raiding up and down the coast round Nantucket, claiming it's a loyalist post.
Where is he now?
Speak of the devil.
Head below deck, Mandy. It's safer there.
I want to see this myself.
And hey there, AODEF. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How's it going?
The Randolph is attacking a merchant vessel not far from here.
Your orders.
Hey there, Coop. Welcome in. How are you doing? Also, hey there, Sarah. Thank you for joining.
We need to find out what Biddle intends.
How was the software and game development? What did you guys do there?
Congress is a brand new ship for him to captain. From British coxswain to captain of a colonial flagship, something doesn't add up.
That's great to hear, Coop. Glad to hear things are going well.
Heavy gust, Captain. Hard counter.
Yeah, playing some AC3 currently. Doing some naval.
That wind will push us hard up those rocks. Veer off.
And yeah, it's getting quite stormy, this heavilies. Okay, we don't have any option objectives just yet.
There's a storm coming, Captain. Feels like a big one.
Ah, very cool. The extensions for Twitch. That's awesome. What kind of extensions are you currently working on? Cheers, Scoop. Thanks for the recommendation. I think I'm gonna make sure to check out your channel as well.
Well done, sir. That could have been ugly.
When you work on stuff for a stream, your overlays are interactive with chat. Ah, very cool. It's also great finding like new ways to interact with the chat.
Another, Captain. She's all yours.
Even kind of like part of the stream, I guess. First, Levy, take your time. That's a lot of rogue waves, yeah? Cool, so you do like both the programming and the designing. Damn, our merchant ship is taking a bit too much damage right now. Gotta be fast here.
The Randolph has turned sail. Do we chase him?
We cannot leave this merchant vessel to the mercy of the English.
Why is Biddle doing this? Nantucket is for the Patriots.
The company he keeps tells me his true allegiance lies elsewhere.
Have a great stream, bud. It is 3 a.m. for me. I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone.
Cheers, AODEF. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for raiding. And thank you also for the biddies as well. I hope you have a good night and some great sleep as well. And yeah, I definitely make sure to check out one of your streams as well, dude. Come by, have a look what you're working on.
Pursue the Randolph.
Okay, so we're good with the objectives, I think. Fuck.
Who are they?
More English by the cut of their jibs.
Where's the Randolph?
He's gone, sir. Got...
Okay, it's this mission. Okay, that's really tricky. Essentially what you wanna do here is you wanna change up them to kind of like immobilize them. And then position yourself in front and do like light hits with the
Left us to deal with this
like regular round shot.
But this storm concerns me a great deal more.
We have little choice.
Aye. Time your shots between the waves, sir. Then we must find shelter, or it won't be cannon fire that ends us.
Wait. They just one-shot the frigate? Yeah, I can't do that.
Who are they?
More English by the cut of their jibs.
Where's the Randolph?
He's gone, sir. Cut and run. Left us to deal with this rabble. But this storm concerns me a great deal more.
We have little choice.
Aye. Time your shots between the waves, sir. Then we must find shelter, or it won't be cannon fire that ends us.
It's like already like kinda too much damage. Not sure if another hit would actually sink it. There we go.
I'd say it's high time we find some cover from this storm, Captain.
I agree, Mr. Faulkner. We make for the vineyard. I have never seen weather like that.
It's rare, but it happens. You did well. What's bothering me is Biddle's a patriot now. Why is he helping the British Navy like that? Old friends, maybe?
Well, how would you convince the Continental Congress the Navy needs more ships?
The rash of British raiding the coast is reason enough to address the gripe. Gunboats at the vineyard, now this.
Biddle aims to be the first admiral of the colonial navy and is making a case for the need.
That was some deft sailing, Captain. I was watching from the gun deck.
What were you doing on the gun deck? I told you to stay out of harm's way.
I'm fine, Bobby, not to worry. The people of Nantucket are surely grateful. And so am I. Glad you're back.
At S-Scrap. Oh, nice. We actually have enough money now to get the last upgrade for the ship here, which is the heat shot. These cannonballs are wrapped in oil-soaked tarp, so they light up when the cannon is fired. They're most useful against bigger ships. And yeah, that's all the upgrades gotten for the Aquila. Alright, the next mission we could do is French movement, but I think I would like to do one of these smaller side missions first. Okay, Blistering Dawn is definitely one of them. Let's do this one. Destroy the British privateers scouting the trade route. And yeah, that's it. These are usually much shorter, and you can do them quite quickly. But some of the optional objectives can still make you replay a mission a couple times at least. Yeah, damage on heat shot is insane. Okay, let's have a look. Is this part of the year? It is. A call for help. Respond to the Independence's distress call. Okay, that was a bit too close there. With a limit LA have loss. Almost got to the 75, but yeah, still works. Search for the Somerset. Locate and destroy the privateer ship, the Somerset. Is that it? Okay, it was like the fastest naval mission ever. Alright, let's do the French involvement quest now. Find La Belladonna and escort it back to America.
Our charge, Captain. The Belladonna, under Rodrigo Talis and Company. She appears Spanish for all intents and purposes, but rest assured she's a French vessel.
French are bringing in a boatload of powder and guns for old Georgie and his patriots. Some colonial boats were supposed to escort her up the coast, but they left her behind. She's been waiting ever since.
We will make sure Washington gets what he is expecting.
Where is le capitaine?
I am the captain.
You are late!
We came as quickly as the wind allowed.
Too slow!
What happened to your escort?
Le Randolph started with us, then departed without warning. Typique! This is why le lieutenant insisted I come aboard. Partons!
We'll go when we're good and bloody ready.
What?
The Atlantic is a dangerous place for a lone ship, especially one laden with such desirable stock. You must be glad to see us.
Boff, it is hot here. My lieutenant is not excited for the cold of the north.
Is this man being serious?
Keep a sharp eye, Mr. Faulkner. Anybody searching for the Belladonna could be upon us in an instant with this fog.
Aye, Captain. I've got a monkey's fist in me gut.
I got a monkey's fist in me gut. That's not speechful. Okay, we have to limit damage to Belladonna by 50%.
English are on us, Captain!
Ah! The power of the French Navy is clear!
They picked the wrong ship to pirate. Why in God's name are the English here in such force?
I do not know, but we must get the Belladonna out of this fog.
The Belladonna is taking fire! your job, Captain! Defend the Belladonna! Job, Captain!
Okay, Belladonna took too much damage there. Let's reload.
English frigate! Is taking fire! Enjoy the coral, you bastard! Why are there so many?
It does not matter. We fight.
But what can we do?
North and pray they don't find us again. Another wreck for the deep.
Right, there we go. That finishes the objectives.
He's taking fire! Man of war! Grand Dieu! The Belladonna's main mast is down, Capitaine! We must stay close to her! Bloody hell! Pummel that Leviathan!
No! We board her. I must know how the English knew about the Belladonna. We take her a prize, men!
Board her? Es-tu fou? Ah! 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 Hook us in! Bring her close! To arms! To arms!
Man the swivels! Cover from the quarterdeck!
Secure the aft line! Tie off the bow!
And even the boarding is more epic than in Black Flag. Obviously they gamify it a little bit more, given how often you do it.
How does the British command know about the Belladonna?
British command knows nothing of this.
Then how are you here?
We were led here by a patriot, Nicholas Biddle.
Who does Biddle work for?
I think you know. Assassin.
What did the captain tell you?
Nicholas Biddle led them here. He said... The Randolph.
The Randolph? Beat to quarters! Belay that order!
He is putting us to his rudder. We cannot leave the Belladonna undefended.
But sir!
She is incapacitated and vulnerable. Let him go. We will see each other again soon.
Alright, very nice. Yeah, these like main naval missions actually quite nice. I like the cutscenes between like Connor, Biddle, and Faulkner. Alright, I guess we could do the Go ship next. That's actually one of the Pegleg missions, and also one that takes place in the year 76. Find the Octavius and recover Captain Kidd's treasure map.
Faulkner's guess better be right. Why anyone would believe the Northwest Passage exists is beyond me.
And hey Verrod, welcome in Sandy. Thank you so much for the raid, and welcome in Raiders.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Hope you had a great rest of the stream. Also hey there Skies, thank you for the follow, welcome in. Hey there Goody, how are you doing? Welcome back. And yeah, welcome into some AC3. We're currently doing some naval missions. All the ones that are taking place in the year 1776.
Hendrik Vanderhall's first and last captaincy.
You have to go there within 1 minute. And I can't touch the water. Okay, give me 1 sec here. I'm doing very well, Skies. Thank you very much. Yeah, definitely enjoying some AC3 today, even though it's only naval for now. But yeah, always good to play more of this game. How about you? How are you doing? But you should you have 3 more treasures to find to get all the Explorer challenges done. Oh yeah, dude, that's good going. Yeah, not much longer, and you're also gonna be finished with your playthrough, I reckon. Indeed, dude. Gotta love some Lorne Bath. If it's this game or, you know, Revelations. Just fantastic soundtracks, and you can really hear the influence from Hans Zimmer as well. Given that he was like a student of his.
Hendrik Vanderhall. Captain Kidd's quartermaster turned captain himself. The path you sought never existed, Hendrik. I hope your suffering was short.
Wow. Frozen to death. That's not the nicest of ways to die. Yeah, fair enough, guys. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Hell yeah, Rod. I'm also looking forward to play both Red Dead 2 and 1. Especially playing them in the order of like also historical events. It's gonna be interesting like how the story flows, but also you know, going kind of like backwards in gameplay progression. It's gonna be interesting. Probably get used to quite a few things Red Dead 2 and then all of a sudden we're not there anymore in 1. But I felt the controls and the overall gameplay was so similar enough that it didn't feel like a big, you know, kind of like change. Indeed, Rod. And especially for AC3, you know, I think with Hans Zimmer having done the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack, Bombard doing something similar, you know, in a similar kind of like setting, is very fitting. You could say it was a chilling moment for them. Yeah. Very much so. Ouch. His hand just fell clean off.
I need to get out of this thing.
I think so, Connor.
I must get out. That was close. Whoa! I must not get caught in here.
Fuck. I wasn't supposed to go that direction. Let's reload the checkpoint here. But absolutely, dude, great way to play those two games in timeline order. Yeah, it was very interesting for me. Like you know, like looking back at the start of Red Dead 1, when Master's like being escorted by these Pinkertons, I think is what they're called. And when you first play Red Dead 1 and you haven't played 2 before, you really don't know who these guys are. So kind of like, you know, knowing the whole backstory and then going into Red Dead 1 would be a very interesting experience, I think. Because yeah, like I was also like you know, surprised like how much characters also have changed, I guess, you know, coming from the start of Red Dead 2. Because obviously by the end of that game's story, you know, the whole dynamic in the gang has changed, and you know, people like Dutch have gone crazy, I guess, in a way. So like all that character progression over several characters, it's just so well done. So yeah, I can't wait to play, you know, Red Dead 1 afterwards and kind of like see how I view the story by that point. Are you serious, Connor? Doesn't want to jump forward anymore. See, that was like an invisible wall that he fought against, and then I fell into water. And the game is broke. Okay. There we go.
I must not get caught in here. There's not much time. And abreast the rock that doesn't fit.
Yeah, exactly, Rod. It's gonna be like fresh for that kind of as well, you know, like having only played both games once and seen the story, like the full story once each. I'm gonna like notice so many details. Because I know also where the story is headed, right? Like I don't have to kind of like think about, okay, who's gonna enter where. Like I already know that, so I can focus on kind of like the foreshadowing that's happening like constantly, I guess. Right, let's have a look. I think Troubled Waters is part of the... Yeah, it's still part of the 76 storyline. Drive British privateer ships away from the trade route. Even came across something in your stream you hadn't in your previous 4 playthroughs. Found a meditating monk high atop a mountain. That's so awesome, you know, like still finding details even though you've done like several 100%, you know, playthroughs and stuff. Just shows kind of like, you know, how many things you can find and how open the world feels like. Very astute. Take your time. wait for a wave here. Right, still got a couple more naval missions here, though. Let's see. Alright, that's also part of the 76 storyline. Ensure the Prospector does not escape with its secrets. Yeah, that's definitely understandable route to do it that way, you know. So you also have like access to better abilities and items and stuff, I guess. Probably make it easier to approach it that way. I think also read online that that's what people recommend if you want to get you know, good. Have like play through a story first. Do I have an objective here? Got an option one, at least. Yeah, dude, I bet. I kind of like to try like getting good mission rating, given how much I enjoy the optional objectives in the AC games. But I heard, you know, and also like from you with the cutscenes not being skippable sometimes, and you know, having spent so much time not playing the mission, but just getting to a point that might get too frustrating after a while. Then maybe like doing it like that, you know, like kind of like just doing it as like an extra challenge after finishing the game. It's like a good way to extend the playthrough without making it like too frustrating. Okay, we're 1.5 minutes to sink the fleet here. Fair enough. tries. That was a bit too close there. 2 seconds left. I didn't even charge that shot, like hoping it would be enough. But yeah, it was. Cheers, Rod. Yeah, feels good getting an objective, especially if it's, you know, that close. Indeed, yeah. Yeah, let's see. One of a kind is also 76. Let's see. Avos as well. Seawars. Okay, this isn't 76 apparently. This one isn't either. Okay, so these are for later. However, Biddet's hideout also is for later. That's not 76 either. So I guess we have one of a kind. Let's see. We've done the rescue, French movement. Maybe the ghost ship? I'm not sure. We haven't done the Mad Doctor's castle. We need to find more trinkets for that actually. The Troubled Waters, raiding the Prospector, one of a kind will be next. Yeah, we have to recheck on the ghost ship and then also have to find more trinkets, but we're almost done. For 76. Secure the trade route once and for all. Naval combat. You were sniped my levy. Yeah, dude, same here, Rod. But I love nasal combat. Alright, let's have a look at the progress tracker here. Naval. Let's have a look at what we have done the ghost ship. So we did rescue, we did French involvement. Okay, and Bitter Salad is the last mission, but that one takes place later. Let's see. The ghost ship. Okay, we have done that. Okay, we did Troubled Waters, Waiting the Prospector, One of a Kind, Blistering Dawn, Call for Help, and Search for the Somerset. Okay, so the only one missing, I think, would be the Mad Doctor's Castle, which is another Peg Leg mission, which means we have to find more trinkets. So let's see where more are hidden here. Another thing we could do now is also go back to the assassins here and let them do more missions. We could continue in Connecticut, I think. Drunks at Danbury. The regiment of British regulars has occupied Danbury. The soldiers have been drinking the town's rum stores and are threatening to burn the village. Rouse the militias in the surrounding countryside and mount an offensive. Cheers, Levy. Thanks for taking care of that account there. Yeah, you guys can do that together, I guess. Okay, since in the area, let's also get this treasure over here. Okay, let's see what kind of recipes we've gotten here. Oh, we got hats. Ronnie would like that. And fishing rods. Buttons. Yeah, very important. Gotta get your buttons. Right, another trinket is over here. Apparently we can also go back to the Mohawk village and talk to our people. Very nice. Yeah, let's go over here. But you never read the novel or the animated adaptation, but Andy Serkis is apparently directing another adaptation of Animal Farm. Interesting. I never read anything about Animal Farm either, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested in anything Andy Serkis is invested in.
So, what can I do for you, Mimi?
Yeah, what can you do for me? Okay, we do have a trinket map. That's good. Let's go to the accounting book here. See, we can buy some have like resources. We have barley. Vegetables. Also have maple lumber, oak lumber, pine, spruce, and walnut. We have catnip. We can also buy some beaver pelts. Oh, that's quite expensive. Let's hold on to that for now. Let's get some hair meat though, because it's less expensive. We can buy clay, iron, lead, limestone, sand, and yeah, that's it. Can we craft anything? We could craft the English flintlock pistol. I mean, yeah. Also the Royal Pistol. Sure. It's another novel written by author of 1964 George Orwell. It's about a group of animals rebelling against the humans to try and win their independence. That's kind of interesting. I kind of like those kind of stories. There's also this really like kind of this movie that takes it a bit further, where the food is rebelling against the humans in Sausage Party. Written and I think also directed by Seth Rogen, I think. It's like really funny, but also really yeah, special, I guess. But yeah, it's ridiculous. You haven't seen it, but you remember when that came out? Yeah. I watched it in a sneak preview, like kind of going to the cinema and not knowing which movie would be playing. And yeah, I went with a friend and you know, that movie started playing and I was like, oh shit. I've only seen like one trailer before where they kind of like recreate kind of like a war scene with the food essentially, like where kind of like a shopping cart is like crashing and that's like, you know, the end of a word for of a food that was inside the cart or something, and was like so over the top, but I don't know, it kind of appeared to me in a weird way. It was definitely way funnier than I expected. The world got literally turned upside down, it seems. Exactly. Okay. Can't craft anything here. Okay. Let's do some trading, I guess. We could... How much do I get for smoked elk meat, I wonder? Oh, actually quite good. Yeah, let's sell some of that. Oh, we also knocked another vendor, apparently. Okay, this takes less time and gives us the same amount of money, so let's trade that. What else do we have? Jacket hair sells right, I guess. How much do we get for tea? Not that much. Okay, let's sell some jacket hair. Damn, good medicine actually sells quite well. Okay, only have one. Let's also sell the insect repellent, I guess. Yeah, that's solid. But yeah, now we're actually broke. Not much money left at all. Nice. The assassins were successful. Let's continue here. Tell Jonathan Trumbull. Jonathan Trumbull is one of the only governors to support the Patriot cause. There's something about his course of action that raises suspicion. Tell the governor of Connecticut and try to discern his true allegiance. Wait, why is there a British guy inside the fort? Fuck. I think that's a bug. Because this fort is overtaken by the rebels, so. It always happens to you too at this fort. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I wonder if it's like a remaster bug or if it also happens in the base game. I was like really debating playing the base game this time, but I don't know. Just having like for potential more content with the DLC and stuff made me play this. And of course, the remaster version also has some gameplay additions that are quite nice, like low profile assassinations and stuff. Or being able to whistle out of bushes. It's small. But yeah. There's also some things that are definitely worse in the remaster version. Like the model look, I guess, like the way faces look. Also the subtitles are kind of like wrong at times in the remaster. Was a bit too big for my liking. Like the smallest size is still like quite big. Okay, let's go back to the Mohawk village here. See what we can talk about with Ganondokon and the clan mother as well, reckon. Yeah, the combat with Cornash is so damn satisfying. Like, he's just a beast. With all of his animations and different weapon starts and stuff. Definitely my favorite combat in the Kenway Saga.
Ezum gon hoit stanyu. Segun ga iwes ne din gwani gon harha. Gatke anta wata tawaniyo ne jota deka.
Yatta wacheza kana dogo.
Toniat zizatre ziniot ne rahnaraga.
Ono da zidu.
Runde wanat dokha. Nerunstane hadiri wasete.
Yatta o tena de guri waset danis.
Duga ia. Sego ankulayanda ne. Duga gwegu tonaya gwaire.
Yatta tode un guari hoda.
Easy zaderios. O New Jersey ya ii.
Ii gaderios nayawa nene dossa agora da ya godonhuzose.
Nekti wakteruni zi de dohunzohum. Radun hagedun sayada kokne easy.
Yeah, it's really well done, I think, you know, how Ganondokon starts to doubt Batonagedon, aka Connor. The more time kind of like passes, right? Like, it doesn't come out of nowhere that, you know, he will eventually go against him. Don't trust him anymore completely. It's already foreshadowed at this point.
The Crori Diok na hoda. Tigo oya ganyaka haga tuna darohu nature hot saga. The Nudini Joganenu ya unka dejetiswa nedas. Oknize, is eswa nedas ne batriot.
Wahnek niga skanek sa iduwada de waniyot ne.
The dirty under the zero no haga tunenu netiga onegwater on a jot the weedum. O honorumne then runderios on kiriwa hair hase a hadinuna zijuana stadum. Doga ayakia jat dar hase zirona derio.
Ya tota is a wire ne ayetsia jat darhasse.
There's a don zonica di gaia kia jat dar hase ne or we are on a jot the weedum.
Gaskanex ne dosa ganega is a wayat daraje ziwaderio.
The skarnix ne ya otena taeguire. Nixi wakteruni zia gari was tota yotumhage.
What exactly, dude? And the Templars strike at the right time to tip that distrust beyond repair. Exactly, yeah, with Chardsley, you know, saying that Connor's responsible for the mishappening to the village.
Wakteruni ziningoya the wasserum da deco. A guegun dat conutanyungo in hot danso a sirunio. There were got nigor harhads in a hot zadum. On so jot the oneds in a hot and waga derihum de.
Hey, the listener, welcome in. Good morning.
Joshua, next year he get the gari was.
Ariko de wat jot danser an datum.
Pagari hoye was the got no wandu after. Tigo gari hoye do nits to za chario. Wet nest had jis at ni guhrawana, danus at ni guhratani. Next year, gar harats to oni ji asero hiaga.
Amagat sanuni hage a kawisege, to ganegandu ziata is a wagarunyat de.
Dosha jat ni guhra, asada det ni gura gona de gudero.
Nona amaderio seranda ne. Nona amada de wanio hage, tone angodorissa.
I am a ski your snorre am don't nizeri hewe.
Oni.
In that regard, Connor reminds me of Bike in the beginning of Origins, you know, when he says, no rest, not until all the masked ones are dealt with. You know, until people are free of the influence of the Order of the Ancients.
Dosha aguyot that sera dun hagedu. Shehyarak ne asada det ni gura gona de gudero.
Right, so that's all the dialogues in the Mohawk village. Let's go up here to the last trinket, I think, in the frontier. Yeah, seems like. Nice, the assassins were successful again. Alright, let's go back to Connecticut here. The Carper Ring in New Haven. Lieutenant General Sir Henry Clinton of the Regulars is trying to draw General Washington into open conflict. Washington knows such a maneuver would spell certain doom for his tenuous army and is relying on the efforts of his Carper Ring to keep his movements secret. Beat some of the Carper Ring spies in New Haven and escort them to West Point. There's a horror movie called The Haunting of Connecticut. It was okay, but nothing great. The trailer had some really creepy music and was effective. But there's definitely better movies about haunting and possession. Interesting. I haven't heard of that movie before yet. Whenever I hear about Connecticut, I think of one of the characters in one of my favorite shows, Scrubs. She's called Agit and is also from Connecticut. But yeah, it's mostly about kind of like how, I guess where she grew up, you know, there was like a lot of, I mean, how do I say it? I guess they were very kind of like conservative, to put it mildly, where she grew up. Okay, how do I get to this trinket here, I wonder? Is there like a way to climb up here? You wonder if there's supposed to be some truth in that. Yeah, as far as I know, all of the characters are like based on actual real people that worked in like hospitals. So I'm not sure if that's like kind of like fiction or if there's some truth behind it. It might be. Okay, so I guess you have to go up there. Never mind. You wonder who Dr. Cox was based on? Yeah, me too. Like, as far as I know, the four main characters, JD, Turk, Carla, and Elliot were based on, like, actual, like, people working in the hospital. Not sure if Dr. Cox was as well. That's funny, the actor who ended up playing the janitor was actually first trying to cast for the role of Dr. Cox. So in hindsight, it's kind of like funny imagining how that would have been like. Okay, what's the best way to get down here, I guess? The jump might kill me. The actor who plays him was even in one of the Highlander movies. He plays a villain CEO of a company in the future who have a shield covering the planet to hear the ozone layer. Dude, I love the actor so much for Dr. Cox. Like, he's fantastic in that show. I haven't seen much of him outside of it, but yeah, dude, like, I love him. There's like a way to get inside here from the top. doesn't work. Never mind. Of course, the shield is no longer needed, but he keeps it active to maintain profits. He was even one of the spots in the movie 7. Oh, really? It was in 7. I didn't remember that. It's kinda funny. I was meaning to play rewatch the movie at some point in the future again. Since I only watched like twice, I think, so far. Must be like another entrance, right? Like, can't be the official way to get there. This trinket. Questions where. Maybe I can do this jump. Well, it kind of worked. Okay, so that's where the entrance is apparently. Oh, never mind. But same here, dude, you would like to see it again. Such a great movie. You first saw it on VHS back in 1989. When you got it on DVD, the audio commentaries were so damn good. They had multiple sets of them with various people. That's really great as well, you know, like, it makes rewatching the movie kind of like fresh as well, you know, having the insight of somebody that actually worked on it. Also love it for like shows when you have them on DVD, if we have like audio commentary to go along with it, kind of like hearing their intentions and how they try to approach things. Really saved David Fincher's career. Of course, he directed Alien 3 and it was a very troubled production even before he was hired. He had gone through multiple scripts and directors, and his experience was very difficult, so much that he disowns the movie and doesn't like to talk about it. Damn. That's intense, you know, like if you don't even wanna kind of like, you know, acknowledge the movie as like a work of your own anymore. Somewhere here must be deer. I'm just gonna shoot it with a pistol. One that deals the most damage here. And this is the most balanced one. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ, car. Of course, I had to slide down while freaking aiming. And funny thing is, I tried quick shotting, and then like he tried to reload his gun, even though I had a shot available. You know, he did this. So everything that could have gone wrong there did. Well, never mind. Let's see if we can find more trinkets in Boston. We still need like another 4, I think. Okay, we got other ones in Boston already. But we can pick up these treasures. I want to get as many recipes as I can. So we can also start the naval contracts soon. Like the naval trading. We seem to find naval convoy recipes. And we can also send our assassins on another Connecticut mission here. Benedict Arnold in Connecticut. The turncoat Benedict Arnold is leading a regiment of regulars into New London and Groton. Ride to the battle and stop Arnold. Kill him if you get close enough. I mean, that's a good enough chance here. 65%. I don't know. Rot AM3 has a great atmosphere. It goes back to there being just one creature to deal with. Some great actors in it too, even has chart stands. But they kill off 2 major characters from the previous sequel, with which really upset fans. So from that perspective, many dislike it. We like it for the other aspects, but it's definitely not on the same level as Alien or Aliens. But David Fincher definitely isn't to blame for anything negative about it all. That's fair enough, dude. Yeah, sometimes, you know, like small details, or I guess like things like that, that might not be, you know, that weighty and the grander picture is enough for people to, like, you know, not wanting to see it again, or like not being too fond of it. But yeah, like for me it's like, you know, as long as I find something that I really like, you know, if it's like music, a game, or a movie, you know, then I'm usually happy. I can even be just one aspect, but as long as I enjoy it, it's enough for me to say, okay, yeah, it's worth checking out, or giving a try again. Morse Creek. An inexperienced battalion of North Carolina militiamen are set to stand against a large force of British regulars. Some clever tactics would help to push the encounter in favor of the Patriots, something the Templars do not want. Yeah, definitely. I mean, just kinda need to look at Assassin's Creed, for instance, to see that creating sequels, still being like really consistent with the overall lore and universe can be quite tricky. Alright, let's get this treasure. What the fuck? I did parkour down and Connor decided to just jump on a friendly, Patriot. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's really the struggle. Like, if you have so many writers exchange per game, to still have like the consistency a series kind of like needs after, more than 10 games. More than 10 like different kind of stories. Nice. Did it. Well, let's go for the next mission then. Confusion at Ramsoo's Mill. Two militias are set to clash in Ramsoo's Mill, North Carolina. Either side has been ordered by Patriot or British command. Brothers, neighbors and friends will kill each other in the name of liberty. Get there immediately and convince one of the sides to retreat and minimize needless casualties.
With information.
That's greedy love. Alright, that's all the chests and trinkets in Boston. So I guess to get more trinkets we actually have to go to New York now. And have a look there. We haven't done much in New York yet, so that's actually a good opportunity to finally go there and do a bit of side stuff. Not too much because we're still gonna be having enough later in the game. And I want to pace it right, but yeah. Gonna do whatever we come across on the way to the trinkets here, I guess.
How do I find your leader?
You don't. He moves his floating fortress around the harbor so nobody knows where he is.
It looked like I wanted to kiss or something. The way, Connor was holding him and getting closer and closer. That's one way to, you know, convince somebody.
The choice.
Oh, where's the chest here? Let's pick up his chest. There's also doggo. I don't want to kill the doggo. I think if we go behind here, then it's fine. Yeah. Also get the viewpoint here. I don't know why they put that in slow-mo. Yeah, me neither. It's irritating. He must be a sporting gentleman. Indeed. Sporting of parkouring? Hell yeah. Yeah man, parkour is just such a great and really intriguing sport. I love that AC is one of the only games to really have like, or had, I guess, deep focus on it. But yeah, it would be great to have, you know, more of it again in the future title. Hey the ketchup, welcome in. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a good day. Oh, there's actually a homestead mission here. Okay, let's go to the next peg-leg trinket here. Yeah, exactly, Rod. Like, even in games like Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, you know, like, yeah, you have like more countryside exploration, but you can still have like a deep parkour system, you know.
Tight, yeah!
2020, you get the picture.
Won't happen. You only trust his closest men. Even if you find him, you won't get anywhere near him.
And Ketchup, thank you so much for the 20 months of resubbing. 20. What's 20 in German? 20%. Oh, more like 20%. Something like that. Not 20%. Yeah, that's 30, right? David always cracks me up on your channel. It's audio bit.
I've been waiting too long. I know who the traitors are, and they're bringing lists of the Patriot leaders around here to the Redcoats right now. Find a way to swap this fake list with the real ones, and the rebellion can fight on.
Wait. Very unsuspicious, don't mind me. Dude, why is he turning around? Are you kidding me? It's like if you get too close, then he's just turning around immediately. Okay. Let's try this again. It actually worked. Amazing. Honestly, didn't expect that to work, but I mean, I'm happy it did. But Connor, yeah, just let me pet your dog. Yeah. I mean, that's always priority, right? Gotta pet all the doggos and cats. Use distance to target. Which target? Fuck. I didn't even have a target. Just give me 1 sec, guys. Damn, my phone just got to 0%, and at the same moment that my battery went to 0, I plugged it in to load. So currently it's on 0, but it's not like turn off. It's charging. Like literally like last second plug-in or something. Alright, let's go over here. There's a treasure and another liberation mission.
These men have been found guilty of treason and conspiracy. Crimes punishable by death. The sentence to be carried out forthwith before these witnesses.
They didn't do nothing! Thank you. Thank you ever so much. It's a tough thing you've done.
Nice, both these guys were successful. Let's do the last mission in Connecticut. Trumpo, a Templar. Jonathan Trumpo is a confirmed Templar but remains well protected. Take your time and scout him out. Such a target might take years to assassinate. Hey there, Kobe. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a good day.
Where's your mother?
Follow me.
Good for nothing, wench!
Let...
Bugger!
Please!
I guess you want to beat him!
I'm begging you to help me! Why won't you...
That wasn't necessary. I can handle myself. When he returns, he'll try and give me twice the thrashing.
Why would you stay with such a man?
This is my house and business. It's my tailoring that paid for this place. I'll take his drunken buffoonery over leaving behind what I built.
If I told you there was another place where you could live and work, free of him, would you consider it?
The catch?
No catch. Our village is growing and in need of all forms of trade. Just business and a new life.
I'll come and see if what you say is true.
Indeed, you got someone spawn this morning. Very, very nice, Kobe. Congratulations. I'm glad everything worked out. What's his name? Okay, hold on. Let's try this. Oh yeah, I've been there, Kobe. When you and Levi still had like the exact same like purple shade in chat. I was like constantly mixing it up. Also the fact that Kobe and Levi, you know, kind of like similar sounding, I guess. Okay, let's go down here. Alright, let's fast travel up here because I want to get rid of this music loop that's happening with the viewpoint music. Oh, it's actually a fort. That's the 6. Sure, let's do a fort. His name is Jonas because his sister always wanted to have a Jonas and now she has one. I mean, that's fair. That's great, she finally, you know, got one. Okay, this guy can't see it. It's a bit tricky in the forts in AC3 because as soon as they, you know, see anything of you, they will immediately go over and investigate. It's a bit more unforgiving than other games. gonna have to warn you, sister, of all the 420 jokes he's going to have to hear because he was born on 420. I mean, that's true. The association is strong on this day. I like how Clipper's just walking, like running around the fort. Okay. Oh fuck. Yeah, man, that's combat music. Just amazing. Then we got 10k in that chest fair. Oh yeah. Perfect timing, with the American flag in the background, you know. Good old bully dance. He's very happy indeed. Nice, now we have lower tax rate for trading to New York. Excellent. Alright, let's go to the next pack-leg trinket here. Citizen. Hey, Vaora. Welcome in. Good morning to you. You've taken over a fort. I missed the part of that's my problem.
I don't much care where you find it. Just get me the money, or you'll suffer the consequences of being removed from your home. It's not. Oh, good day, sir. Have you come to pay this gentleman's debts? How nice of you.
Is that Warren Viddick's voice actor? I think it is.
Darling, take the children and stay out of sight.
Bloody business that was, but I thank you nonetheless. I can rest easy knowing this extortionist won't be back threatening my family.
Yeah, I won't bribe these guys. We'll just come back and demand more. Gonna get the ass beaten instead. No justice and everything. Warren the dickhead. That's him.
If you could spare a bite for us. These two chase us and beat us when they can. If you could throw them away, we could take just enough to fill our bellies for the night. They are too close.
Got a problem, mate?
I love how it just picks up these guys and, you know, smacks them to the ground. Like it's nothing. Alright, I want to get one more pack like trinket. However, let's actually talk to these assassins here first. Like, we're gonna talk to the assassins before we have a chance to recruit them. And I want to get as much dialogue unlocked as possible. Kind of like, you know, get the understanding of why they would join the Brotherhood. What kind of motivation they have. Buddy Sam got a problem, mate. Yeah, I think, you know, after Connor did the body slam, it was pretty evident, you know, that he did have a problem with these guys. Thanks for clipping that rod.
So you're the man taking up arms in our part of the city. Glad to be hearing it.
The military seems to be controlling this area.
Yeah, martial law has been declared. For what purposes, I do not know, but there's not a need. I do what I can, but it is hard.
I may be able to help.
Very well. I need information on the man responsible for this. He has men all over the place. Corrupt redcoats. Maybe you can get them to talk.
That German accent. Jakob Sänger. Assassino.
Hello, friend. The martial law is quite the same. You are needing to start making an impact.
Indeed, we will. Alright, I also want to talk to the other Assassino. There's one up here. Let's have a look at the Liberation. Missions. I think we would do one in this area. We would unlock the other Assassino contract. Okay, let's go over here. Yeah, this guy is German, and that's supposed to be like a big German accent, I guess. I mean, it could be thicker for sure. What in it?
If you could spare a bite for... beat us for begging. Just distract him for a moment, and we'll take what we need.
We had time to smack some guys again. Watch me.
How many eyes on us? Thanks, mister!
Okay, cool. The assassins are ready again, and we also completed Connecticut. Hell yeah. Okay, let's focus on North Carolina.
But I need money, sir. I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Yeah, these kids are basically the equivalent of that woman in AC1. Prisoner of Cane Creek. David Fanning and Hector McNeil have captured Governor Burke and are marching him to Cornwallis. We have reason to believe McNeil bears a red cross and must be stopped. Okay, you guys can do that. And then we can do a mission in Maryland, I guess. Another tea party. The people of Maryland need a simple to ready to. Reports that the British trading vessel laden with tea is scheduled to make port in Annapolis. Perhaps something to the effect of a Boston Tea Party is exactly what they need. What was that? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that music is just a little bit intense. Yeah, there's like so many glitches actually in this game. It's kind of funny. Alright, cool. That's all the Pegleg trinkets we needed for the next Pegleg mission. But yeah, let's go over to this Assassino, potential assassin as well. I think that's Dobby, also called Deborah.
Might I have a word? Name's Dobby Carter. Couldn't help but notice you're getting involved in the goings-on in our borough. Thought we might be of service to each other.
What is happening here?
Ever since the war kicked off, merchants have been demanding high prices for the good of the cause. Profiteering is what that is. It's high time the folks round the way got a fair shake.
How can I help?
That easy. That's a change. Set these up nearby when you get a chance. It's part of a bigger plan I got. Come see me when you're done. Merchants are still gouging people round here. We'll talk again soon.
Indeed. Oh, that's Claudia. Damn. Sounds so different.
If you could spare a bite for... beat us for begging. Just distract him for a moment, and we'll take what we need.
Did somebody say a plan?
Still too close, mister.
That's the plan. Body slam. No, you don't.
Thanks, mister.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, I want to go into this area here and look for a liberation mission so we can unlock the potential assassin recruit as well.
I don't much care where you find it. Just get me the money, or you'll suffer the consequences and be removed. Oh, good day, sir. Have you...
Yeah, good day. That kid's voice reminds you of Johnny the Godling. That's actually a good point, yeah. It does sound similar. Of course, the soldiers just happen to be practicing nearby. How convenient. Yeah. Oh, I don't mind fighting some more. The more the merrier.
The choice is simple.
Move along, move along. I've claimed these blankets for myself.
These blankets are rotten. Infected. Had to be burnt.
Why you gotta go off and do that? Blankets ain't cheap.
This blanket has the pox in it. You need to see a doctor as soon as possible.
Ah, hell.
Okay, that should unlock the bad is. The assassin contact. Let's go ahead and talk to him. That's the doctor, I believe. Brought Johnny, Peter Piper, picked Prince Proximo, a pack of pickled peppers. I have a punter. Yeah, Johnny was such a funny character. Definitely loved him. But their godlings in general are just funny. Every time a Connor destroys an entire group of soldiers, you think of a TikTok sound that goes corn ambulance, but not for me. Not sure if I actually seen that meme yet. I'm not on TikTok myself, but I learned quite a bit about it through Levy as well. At least about some of the trends. Kicked into a haystack. Amazing. He shoots these guys for me. What a fight. Amazing. Okay, let's go back inside again, shall we? There's another blanket, but I still wanna get inside into a fort here. Yeah, it's like one funny kind of like situation after the other. Thank God for AC3 bucks. Definitely increase the entertainment level of a game quite a bit. That's the only reason AC games have bugs, right? It's just for entertainment. They've been like purposefully kept into the game. Yeah, has the fort been reset now because they ran out of it? Or if these guys have respawned, haven't they? Oh, never mind. I can't counter. Archie's for posting that aura. I'm definitely gonna have a look later. And enjoy luck, Rod. Yeah, Kobe. Connor's like on another level right now. Finding creative ways to take on enemies. You know, just use their strategies against themselves. I think that's the last fort, isn't it? Alright, let's go over to this next liberation contact.
At least you're no beast like most of these people. Anybody who's immune has already fled. Cowards.
And who are you?
Jamie Colley. You need to keep doing what you're doing. Nobody else is. If we both get after it, we might be able to quell this monster of a disease.
I will do what I can.
I'll be lending a hand to these doctors. Find me once you think you've done enough, and maybe we can do more. What are you talking to me for? You haven't done anything about the outbreak yet.
It's like an AC1 where you still want to talk to the bureau leaders and they're like, stop wasting time. Go after your target now.
My father's so sick he can't walk. He's got the pox. Can you carry him to the doctor's place?
You are a good man. The sickness just exploded out of nowhere. I hope for my boy's sake that I survive it.
How did you get it?
Oh, don't know. Haven't talked to anybody with it.
Ah, damn. This is my least favorite one. Because there's rabid dogs, and you have to kill them. Like, take them down. I'm gonna go for a fist here, but that doesn't take away for the fact that they will die, I guess. It's kind of funny that everybody has to stay away from the sick except for Connor. Must be those Isu, genes. Okay. I think that's all we're gonna do right now in New York, because currently we just wanna do the Peg Leg mission. The next one, and we have gotten enough Peg Leg trinkets. Let's go back to the Harbor Master in Davenport and see if that unlocks the Mad Doctor's Castle missioner.
Back again? What do you got for me? Blow me or you've earned the last of these blasted things. Be sure to let me know what you find, eh?
Also, give me 1 sec, guys. Alright. Yeah, I would rather leave the dogs alone, but unfortunately you have to do it for the assassin recruit missions. Letter to Joseph Palmer. Joseph, it has been months since we parted and things have not tacked to the easy course for me. I saw 9 British sailors yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? No matter. And the bastard just keeps sending more. But when I searched for corpses, I found no commissions from the crown, no military orders, only coin and the red and golden crosses they bore around their necks. Is it possible they are not English sailors? It is of no consequence to you, so on to the purpose of the letter. The scroll that came with it is everything to me. You cannot read it. You cannot open it. Keep it until I find you. If any man should ask you about it, kill him. Captain William Kidd. Okay, there it is. The Mad Doctor's Castle. Search Edinburgh Castle for Captain Kidd's treasure map. I quite like the atmosphere in this one. Jamaica, 1776.
Joseph Palmer retired to Jamaica, somewhere around this castle. Faulkner said the scroll would likely have ended up in Lord Louis Hutchinson's private museum. This place has seen much evil. Hutchinson's personal museum. Kid's scroll must be here somewhere.
Fun fact you found out yesterday, Haven's is name that mean young ego in Arabic, as far as you can tell. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I wonder if it actually stems from like Haven, you know, one from Valhalla, because, I mean, he does have an Arabic name as far as I know. But I love that connection actually between Valhalla and Free with Haven and Haven. And that finding about Haven is the reason why Edward named his son Haven.
Shot must have come from the balcony.
Reach the balcony in 60 seconds. Okay, how? Fuck, how to get up? Let's reload Char's checkpoint here. Give us a bit more time to do this right. Yeah, it really is, Kobe. They did a great job with the atmosphere in this mission. The Mad Doctor.
The killer must have chased his prey, but through where? The mechanism of the mask is broken.
Well, quite a selection of rifles here. Yeah, that's fair, Aura. It wasn't until a few years ago that I also realized that the trinkets unlocked all of these missions. I mean, I've done like a few before, but never like all of them. So yeah, finding that out was also great. Like in general, there's like a lot of really good hidden content in AC3. You don't get access to unless you really go out of your way. Bit of a shame, I guess, because I feel like some of the optional content really also evolves Connor as a character even a little bit, or shows like different sides of him. But yeah, it's I think great having it.
I do not understand how anyone could live here. Small wonder Hutchinson went mad. This place feels mad.
Does. Okay, where to go from here then? Ben, way up in case I fall.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Yeah, I think the clue here is that we have 10 before 5 on the clock, like 4:50. We have to kind of like change the clock like every one the time, I think. We also saw the time again.
There must be some clues around that can help me with this.
Damn. Look at how many people they trapped and killed.
Close to a tree kissed by fire.
Okay, I think that's maybe even all the clues we needed for the last Pegleg mission. Not quite sure. But that won't take place later anyways, because yeah, that's all the naval missions for 76 done now, I believe.
What do you make of it?
They all appear to be parts of the same piece of leather. It lies under the eagle's bed, near the wolf's abode, close to a tree kissed by fire, and abreast the rock that does not fit. And a route to an island. The symbols remain elusive.
That's Oak Island. I've sailed past it 100 times. A forgettable isle, to say the least.
The location seems to be the easy part.
Aye. And we'll be waiting for you the moment you want to get after it.
You actually found something? Oh.
I think he's the Mad Doctor. The Oak Island won't be happening until much later. Let's actually have another look here at the timeline. Let's see. So Oak Island is in 1777, so 1 year afterwards. Fair enough. So we're gonna still be doing Oak Island, the Sea Wolves, with that engagement, and the Giant, and the Storm. Let's have a quick look here. That should be these missions. Indeed. And then built its hideout is, I think, in 1708. Indeed, yeah. March of 78. Fair enough. Okay. But yeah, with the naval missions of AC3 done for 76, we can actually now go to October of 76, which is the sequence 7 of AC3 Liberation. So yeah, that would be the next thing to go into. However, I'm gonna go and take a break now. And when I come back, we're gonna be jumping into sequence 7 of Liberation. And once we finish that, we can go back to Rogue, because then we have the Paris memory of Rogue with Shay, which takes place in December of 76. And yeah, then go back to Liberation again for 77 and play the rest of the game, really, because both sequence 8 and 9 take place during that year. So yeah, that's the plan for today, to go back into those games again. Finish off maybe even both, actually, because I think Liberation won't take too long with the last 3 sequences here. Cheers, Kobe, Evo, and yeah, I will catch you guys in just a few.